Today there was a Monster Hunter Rise digital event. It was live streamed. The stream was like an hour long, but honestly, there was about 20 minutes of content, and most of it was pretty repetitive beyond the initial trailer. However, they did show a brand new trailer, and there are some takeaways from this, including a demo. Now, we knew a demo was coming this month, but now we know when it is and how long it will last, because it is one of those limited time demos. That being said, I need to remind you, we are giving away a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X, and a Nintendo Switch this month. Details on how to enter are down in the description. I wish all of you guys luck. We will be announcing the winner of that giveaway during a live stream at the end of the month. All right, let's get into this. So, Monster Hunter Rise is arguably the first major exclusive game coming to Switch this year. Now, we do have Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is exclusive new content for Switch, but the overall game is not a new game, nor is it technically exclusive since it was on the Wii U. Monster Hunter Rise, however, is console exclusive to Nintendo Switch. Reportedly will be coming to PC later this year. And the game is looking rather amazing, if we're completely honest. No, it is not like Monster Hunter World, so if you are a Monster Hunter World player hoping that this is like a new Monster Hunter World style game on Nintendo Switch, you will likely be disappointed. But if you are a fan of all of the other Monster Hunter games that have ever existed, including back when Capcom and Nintendo had an exclusive partnership for this franchise, you are going to be extremely thrilled with what this game is bringing to the table. We've already had it announced. We already know some of the new things. We know about the cool whip bug and all that jazz. There's a lot of really interesting things. The whole game seems to be more open world. This is going to be great. I am glad to see the game kind of taking some of the best bits of Monster Hunter World and combining it with the old school original gameplay. This is great, especially in wake of the Monster Hunter movie, which, yes, I saw the Monster Hunter movie. I actually liked it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not being as picky as I should be. But we got some new details. And the first thing, really the biggest new detail, is that you can now ride wyverns. That's right. Those dragons in Monster Hunter are now able, through a new ability, to be ridden. That is awesome. That is cool. You can not just only ride them for quicker traversal, you can control them and use them to fight other monsters. This is amazing. Finally, those times that we see monsters fighting against monsters, we can take control and actually be the one fighting the other monster, controlling one of the monsters. This is just a really cool thing to be added to the game. I am thrilled to see this be part of it. I always felt like this made sense in the world of Monster Hunter. So awesome. I'm great that wyvern riding is added. There's a whole training section and all that for it as well. So that is a great addition to the game. Beyond all of that, we obviously need to talk about the demo. So the Monster Hunter Rise demo goes live on the Nintendo Switch eShop tomorrow. Now, it is a limited time demo, but you have quite a bit to play it. It will be running from tomorrow all the way through February 1st. So most of this month, you will be able to check out that demo. Why they're ending it on February 1st, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a second demo. Right now, there is nothing confirmed about save data being transferable, so I would presume that that will not be the case, although I love when demos are released where you can transfer save data over, so it doesn't feel like you're just wasting your time in the demo. But yeah, it's going to be available for a while. Now, what I find interesting, and we'll be able to reconfirm this tomorrow when the demo's out, is how beautiful this game looks. Now, look, we just put out a video, check above, to check out the actual report on Switch out there, Switch Pro, which is looking real legit at this point, like it's actually happening this year. Because we have a code name and everything. It's awesome. But here's the thing. I'm looking at this trailer, as you're seeing on repeat throughout this video, and I am in awe of how good this looks for a Switch game, because this is, reportedly, I have been told by Capcom, Switch footage. This is not PC footage of a version coming out later this year. This is what the game actually looks like on Nintendo Switch. And I gotta be honest, it's kind of impressive for what Switch is currently doing. Now, Capcom in the past has denied that this footage is coming from a Switch Pro, but they can't talk about a platform Nintendo hasn't even announced. is it possible that we're actually seeing our first Switch Pro footage right now? I don't know, man. This looks incredible for it to be running on Switch with this particular art style, with this level of detail, and honestly, resolutions that don't look that low. Now, again, we'll be able to confirm more of this tomorrow, and I'm sure the game is still going to look really, really good on our Switches that we have today, whether it's a Switch Lite or version 2 Switch or version 1 Switch. It doesn't really matter. The game's going to look good. I have to say that I am excited for the prospect of Monster Hunter Rise being one of the lead games that's going to see a boost on a Switch Pro. I am just excited in general for this. I think after watching the Monster Hunter movie, I'm somehow more excited for this. Maybe it's just because my girl, who has never played, I'm talking about my girlfriend and all that, who has never played a Monster Hunter game ever, really, really loved the movie. In fact, she picked to go to the movie. That's right. We went to the movie theater. We were the only ones in the theater, and we saw this movie, and she really liked it. She liked it even more than I did. And maybe it's her excitement over that's making me more excited for Monster Hunter Rise. I never thought I'd actually be saying that the movie would make me more excited to play the game. But I've also never been a massive Monster Hunter gamer. Now, I have played Monster Hunter games. I remember spending a lot of time in Monster Hunter Tri back on the Wii, and then eventually Wii U and the re-release. So I've played Monster Hunter. I know how it works. I've never been super into it, but I've always liked the concept of the game. And I knew that Monster Hunter World would be the sort of Monster Hunter game I would be into. And I realized, again, this is not Monster Hunter World. This is not a Monster Hunter built for Western audiences. But I don't really care. It's coming to Switch, and I'm going to be probably playing the hell out of it. I don't know if it'll be the game I sink the most hours in this year, especially if we get Breath of the Wild 2. I can guarantee that I will play more of that game than any other game this year. But I am stoked. So you guys let me know what you think about Monster Hunter Rise, the new trailer, the demo, all that jazz. Are you excited? Game releases March 26, 2021. In fact, I will drop a link down in the description if you would like to pre-order this game. It's an Amazon affiliate link. So yes, I get a small, little, tiny 0.5% kickback or whatever the case might be if you buy it, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. It's a nice way to get the games you want while showing support to the channel without actually affecting your wallet. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Nathaniel RoboJets from Nintendo Prime. This is our second video today. Oh boy, I know of at least one more video I have in the works, and maybe even more, because honestly, there is so much great news out there, and this is, I think, needed. I think we all realize, especially if you live in the United States, that there's some really, really crappy things happening in the world. So we need this distraction. We need this good news. So I'm going to continue to spread it because we have more good news coming. All right, folks, I'll catch you guys in the next video.